for today, the title for today's message, yes, the finances, how we get the finances to finance, getting the mathematics to mathematics. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about income. We're talking about how you can build an extra income from your device. Let's demystify the mobile phone. Let's start from demystifying the mobile telephone. In the past, the mobile phone was just to say hello, hey, and to send SMSs. This is 2025. Your mobile phone is the key to your financial future. So if you've been looking at the phone just to say hello, to type SMS, and maybe to browse through in the course of the day, I want us to understand that we can change all that with the conversation this evening. Find a notebook. I'll share with you my story. Let me introduce myself. My name is Joyce and I am a digital entrepreneur. Thank you, Morash. Thank you, Morash. I see you. Thank you very much. Appreciated. Thank you, Morash. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We've just started. So let me introduce myself. I said I'll do three things. One, I'll introduce myself. Number two, I'll share with you my story. And then I'll let you know what is it that I do so that you can perhaps look at it. Hello, Willie. Thank you, Willie. I see you. Hey, appreciated. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you. So my name is Joyce. I'm a digital entrepreneur. I now work from home. I'm an ex-banker, and in Kenya, I worked for two banks. The last bank I worked for was the Central Bank of Kenya. A good job by all standards. But I left employment and I went into entrepreneurship because I wanted to be the boss. So I went into entrepreneurship. Now, the first thing I missed when I went into business, the salary was no longer there. What I was used to, punctual on the 25th. On the 25th of every month, the salary used to come when I was in employment. Now I'm in business, that salary is not there. So I then discovered I needed to work harder than when I was in employment. Hey, I got to work. I built a highly successful business that covered most parts of Africa and some parts of Europe. But as fate would have it, that business came to an end, and I now found myself looking for something to do. Some people like to call that place the place of transition, in between jobs. I like to call it no man's land. I like to call it looking for something to do. So I have been in the three places. I then discovered what I do today, which is work digitally from home. I now call myself a digital retiree. And I work from the convenience of my home. So I've been in all four places that I just shared with you. Perhaps you're here this evening and you are in employment. If you're in employment, please type letter E. If you're a business owner or an entrepreneur, please type letter B. If you're in between jobs, you're looking for something to do, you're trying to figure out what to do next, please type letter L for looking for something to do. I call it no man's land, looking for something to do. If you're like me, you're in retirement, please type letter R if you are in retirement. Now, you could be in any of these four places. Please type letter E if you're in employment, letter B if you're a business owner or an entrepreneur. Please type letter L if you're in between jobs, you're looking for something to do, you're in no man's land, you're in between business, in between employment, you're trying to figure out your next phase. Please type letter R if you are in retirement. Thank you, Willie. Thank you, Liverpool chairman. Hey, Liverpool chairman. Welcome back. I see you. Welcome back. I think you came in yesterday or this morning as I was leaving. So welcome. Thank you, Spencer. Thank you for the feedback. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hey, good to see you. Welcome back. All right. If you're taking notes, please take down notes. This is going to be a value conversation. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Bakari B, Mary, thank you, L. Fantastic. Good. Listen, no matter where you are, I've been in all four places. So, but no matter where you are in any of these four places, let's agree, no source of income, one source of income, it's no longer working. It's no longer working. You want extra income, you want multiple streams of income. The truth is, if you go to Europe, America, first world countries, these people don't depend on one income. You're going to hear people in Europe and America telling you, I know you have friends, I know some of you have relatives abroad, and I know some of you have even traveled abroad. Let me tell you, those people will tell you, I have several jobs, I have several businesses. They don't do one thing. Now, for me, I learned because I closed the only business I had, a 20-year-old business. That was the only thing I'd done for the last 20 years. And then I discovered you must always have a backup plan. So I share from my personal story, I share from my personal experience, because I now know you cannot live on one income. Because if it is one job, one business, and something goes wrong, how will you live? What next? What's your backup plan? So in discussing or in having this conversation, a lot of people struggle financially because they only have one source of income. Please write that down. Why do people struggle financially? Please write this down. Number one, you are only depending on one source of income. That is the number one reason why people struggle financially, because you're waiting only on one income. People struggle financially because they only have one source of income. They don't have the courage to diversify. I was one of those. I just used to know one thing, but now I know different. The world out there doesn't want somebody who is just doing one thing. And please don't tell me it's something about being, is it loyal? It's not about being loyal. It's about being greatness for yourself, that you believe you want more income streams. And that's what I'll share with you this morning, this evening. It's evening time. Yeah. All right. Now, in looking at, for me, in looking at, if you only have one source of income and that income goes, restarting yourself is almost like having a car that does not move for a long time and you need to restart it. You have to replace so many parts for that car to move again, But if you have multiple businesses, if you have multiple jobs, something that is coming in from every corner, then today's economy will favor you. 4 keywords I want you to take down notes on. I hope you're writing. Like I said, it's a learning session, pen and paper. 4 keywords I want you to write down. Number one, the global economy. Number two, the digital economy. Number three, social media. Number four, artificial intelligence. I want you to remember these 4 key points. Why am I talking about these 4 key things? Social media has completely transformed how our everyday lives function. Anybody who agrees with me, please put it in the comments. If you agree with me that social media, hey mwalimu wa code, hey mwalimu wa code, hey, good afternoon, how are you, welcome back, so good to see you. Hey mwalimu, hey, fantastic, you're with it. Ay, thank you. Hey, smart. I hope you have your notebook. Hey, yes, I agree with you. Thank you. I like what Mwalimu Wamath has said. Yeah. Yes. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about the following. So, number one, social media. Now, let's talk about AI, artificial intelligence. Hey, George, and thank you very much. Let's talk about artificial intelligence. How many of you are already using artificial intelligence for your everyday life? I am. How many of you are already using artificial intelligence for your everyday life? I am. I do. Yes. Number three, the global economy. Whether you're in Europe, America, Africa, no matter where you are in the world today, the world is going through something. The entire continent, the entire world. No matter which country you're in, every country is sitting in its own corner discussing their own issues. They are dealing with their international domestics. So you cannot just say it's the economy in your country that is different. It's world over. So if you think it's simpler to be in another country, please go. You will come back with a story to tell. Number 4, we said, and then the digital economy. The last one is the digital economy. Let me get to the beef. Let me get to the direct to the point. I know some of you are either on your way home, etc. Let me do this very quickly, then we can summarize. Now, what is it that I market? I got access to a digital program. I got access to a course that would teach you education for social media skills. Created by an American entrepreneur, this course will serve you if, number 1, you already spend time online. Number 2, if you have an existing business and you've not yet advertised your existing business on social media, which means you don't have, your business is not doing as well as you would like it to do because you've not yet learned how to advertise it on social media. Number 3, somebody like me, I can see the economy is different. I am understanding inflation, high cost of living. These ones will not go away of their own volition. You have to do something different to get a different result. So these are the 3 people that get to benefit from the education that I'm talking to you about, which is education for social media skills and digital skills. So the Legacy Builders program, created by an American entrepreneur, her name is Michelle. The program is created in 4 different levels, similar to the education that we go through in school. This is not an academic course. What we are talking about is skills. Now, the difference between academic education and skills is simple. You acquire skills, you build an income. You are not waiting for graduation. Academic, you sit through the education, you sit exams, you wait to graduate before you can implement what you have studied. Now with skills, which is the in-demand thing today, everywhere you look, people are asking you, which skills do you have? And if you show up and you say, what do you mean by skills? If you're there not sure if you understand what skills are, thank God you're here this evening. We are talking about skills. Let's use basic skills for you to understand. Today I drive. I was not born driving. I had to learn how to drive. That's a skill. We are going to talk about digital skills. I didn't know about the world of digital. We're going to talk about social media skills. They are in demand. We're going to be talking about using things like artificial intelligence. That is something you need to have started using yesterday. So if you've not yet started using artificial intelligence, look for a way to download one of those on your phone today. Because what artificial intelligence is teaching you, that's again another new skill. So we are talking about skills. Now, the Legacy Builders program has taught me all these things that I didn't know. I didn't know how to use, I didn't know how to use artificial intelligence. I've learned it inside the program that I'm using, which is the Legacy Builders program. I had no idea about social media. I didn't know what branding meant. I didn't know what positioning on social media meant. I didn't know how to maximize my presence. I didn't even know what it means to build a brand online. I'm not tech smart. I am born BC, before the computer. So what am I doing running a digital business? I could see jobs, businesses, and careers were shifting online. And this has happened right in front of your eyes. Please look around your environment. How many signboards? Hey, Muira. Hello there. How you doing? Welcome. Oh, welcome. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I hope you're taking notes. Yes, I will. Please keep taking notes because you can refer to your notes later. Yes. Now, look around you where you live or where you work. Are you seeing how many signboards are showing vacant office premises, vacant shops, vacant shopping center? You know, when I travel to Europe or America, some of my favorite shops, some of the stores that I love to go to in London is M&S. M&S has closed so many of their shops and stores over the years. They have closed over 2,000 outlets. Let's go to Macy's in America. Macy's is one of my favorite shops in America. You go to Macy's. Macy's is a 150-year-old shopping brand. They are closing branches. Let's come closer home to your country. How many shops, businesses do you notice that have been around for a long time and they are now closing? So the question is, where are jobs? Where are businesses? Where are careers shifting? Where are jobs, businesses, and careers shifting to in 2025 or going into the future? And the answer is online. The answer is online. So you need online skills. So when we talk about the Legacy Builders program, it will teach you digital skills, social media skills, and how to work online. So what I market is education for social media. What I'm sharing with you now, I didn't know. I have learned. So I have acquired education for social media. I have acquired digital skills. I'm not perfect. I'm a work in progress. I am learning every day. I'm learning every day. Every day I am learning. So let's talk about the actual program. So you're going to be needing the actual program, the educational course. So when you hear me talking about the educational course, that's the educational program. So the course content, the educational program, the educational course, the program. Number one, it is simple to understand. You don't need any huge academic education to do what I'm doing. The course or the program will teach you what you need to do. Number one. Number two, inside the Legacy Builders program, you have access to coaches and mentors. Like last night, the day before, today's Thursday, the day before on Tuesday, we had a mentoring call. This evening, we have another mentoring call. Tomorrow evening, we have a Zoom call where I can invite you to come and listen to testimonies of people who are doing exactly what I am doing. We are over 55,000 people doing what I am doing all over the world. When you come to tomorrow night's webinar, which is tomorrow, 7 p.m. local East African time, you listen to the testimonies, you hear the stories of people all over the world doing what I am doing. That when I went to the first webinar, that gave me the aha. That's when I was captivated and I understood what digital education means. That's when I understood what digital education means. All right, now, so number one, the actual program. Number two, you will need a website. The program will sit on a website. So we are talking about digital education. We are talking about digital education that is skills for social media. What you're getting access to is an educational course that will teach you social media and digital skills. We're talking about skills. So it is education for social media and digital skills. The ultimate goal is you become a digital expert, you become a social media expert. You see, to acquire a skill means you learn how to use something, you learn how to do something. So the process is simple. It's you learn, you do, you earn. You're getting a result because of the work that you're putting in. You're getting a result because of the work you're putting in. So it's a do, it's a learn, do, and step-by-step process. So I've talked about the program. Simple to understand, access to international mentors. My mentor, Michelle, who you will meet tomorrow if you attend the webinar, has done this business for close to 3 years. In that time, my mentor, Michelle, in just about 3 years, is close to 9M USD net income, close to 9 million in dollars. What does she do? She's doing the same thing I'm doing. She's marketing digital products. Number 3, you are using the same digital education and you can resell it at 100% profit. Thanks for the hearts. Appreciated. Thanks. Thank you, Murash. Thank you, Murash. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Murash. I see you. Thank you for making a difference. Thank you so much. Yes. Thank you. Appreciate it. Now, the last thing is the same educational program will give you the certification. The same program that you're studying, you can get certified inside the program. So that's a bit about the course. That's a bit about the program. When you hear me speaking of course, program, I'm interchanging it. The course is the program. We call it a program because you have a real live interactive mentoring calls. It's like you have a mentor with you every day, because every day the mentor sends you, hey RMW, how you doing? Hey my friend, good evening. So with the live mentoring calls, it means you have access to the mentors every day. Tomorrow's webinar, 7 p.m. local East African time. If you want to attend the webinar, send me an email. I'll send you how to attend. Just right there, I want to attend the webinar. I'll send you the detail for the webinar. Everything is on here. Send me an email, send me a, just send me something. I'll send you how you can attend the webinar tomorrow night. That way you realize it's not just me. Yes, good evening. That way you realize it's not just me. Good evening and welcome, RMW. So number one, about the program I have covered. Now we are on the website. We are on the website. We are on the website. Now we are on the website. What is a website? A website is where the program will sit. And then after the website is automated, which means it responds to your customers. And then the last one is the domain. So you need the three things together: the program, the website, and the domain. You need the three things together: the program, the website, and the domain. The best way for me to explain it is like this. My name is Joyce. I'm seated on this chair inside my house. That's the simplest way I can explain it. The program will sit on the website. The website will sit on the domain. That's the simplest way for me to explain the way the business has been set up. Now listen to what excites me most. The most exciting thing for me is that it's an 100% profit business. Let me say this again. 100% profit business. Why are you being paid 100% profit? Why are you making 100% profit? Number one, because it's a digital product. It does not need to be shipped. It doesn't need to be packaged. It's a digital product which you can access right on your device. For people who market physical products, anybody who is in business of selling a physical product, you need to ship the product. You need to ship the product for the customer to access it. For me, who's marketing a digital product, I'm not shipping it. And that's why for me who markets a digital product, it's 100% profit. These ones can't put 100% profit markup. No, they can't. Because there is the cost of transportation. If you overprice it, nobody will buy from you. But for me who's marketing a digital product, the same price I got it for is the same price I will sell it at. I purchased my program or my educational course last year in June 2024. The same course I purchased once is the same one I am reselling today. And I can resell it over and over again. In some days, I can sell to 2 customers the same course, to 3 customers the same course, 4 customers the same course. You are the one who decides how much work you're going to put in to attract your perfect customer. It's a business. And what kind of work are we talking about? What work do we do? Some people normally ask me, now you're saying work, what kind of work? Hey, Liverpool. Hey, 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 hey. Hello. Thank you, Liverpool. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. So, where was I? Now I've even forgotten where. The minute my mind goes, hey, it has. I've forgotten where I was. Anyway, I'll remember where I was. Yeah, yeah. Um, Thank you for answering for, let me make it visible. Yeah, I don't know how to do that to make it visible. Okay. Um, I'm trying to make. Thank you for better life. Thank you. I'm trying to make it and highlight it visible so that it can be seen. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for answering RMUU. Thank you, Better Life. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, thanks. Now let me remember where I was. Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome. Where was I? Once I go, I go. Now to come back, I'm going to come back. So about the program, you purchase it once, you get the master resale rights. You can now resell the same program over and over again as if you're the one who created it. You purchase the program once, you get the master resale rights, and you can now resell it over and over again. So the same program I purchased last year in June is the same one I'm reselling today. The simplest explanation, if you know Uber, what I have here is the book that talks about Uber. This is the Uber story. This is the Uber story. If you know about Airbnb, if you know about Netflix, those are digital businesses. So the Legacy Builders program is also a digital business. The Legacy Builders program is also a digital business. Let's go to how much. How much do you need to get started? The website fee once off $39. The domain $50. The actual program $100. So you've purchased the program, the website, and the domain, 100 plus 39 plus $50. The total to start $189. That's the one, that's one of the, that's actually the first program, which you choose which one you want to start with because there are 4. We call that one the Launchpad. Launchpad in total $189. No monthly fees, no resubscription, no repurchase. You now have something to sell. I didn't make these products. I am reselling a product that has been created by somebody else, but whenever my customer purchases, I get to keep the 100% profit. Now, you now have a product inside your website. For me, what I went for is my brand name. I would recommend you do the same. Which is you go for your brand. Go for your brand. In this case, pick your 2 names as your domain. That way you're marketing your brand. It's your brand. We're talking, this is a business you want to build over time. All right. So build a brand so that you're building your brand. Yeah. I want you to imagine you're now taught how to create content to attract people to your website. Like now when people come to me, I send them up here. They go there and they find joycewawerudigital.com. You type your email address, you click yes, the website opens. I'll reply within 5 minutes. Now you can see everything I've explained to you. One, you watch 2 videos from the mentor, and you can now see all the information right here on my profile. Now, I want you to imagine a situation where you have 10 customers. Every customer who purchases from you, you keep the $100, which is 100% profit. Every customer who purchases from you, you keep the 100% profit. Another customer will come, another 100% profit. The same digital product. I just imagine one Netflix is being watched all over the world. It's a digital product. The same Netflix you're watching in your house is being watched in Canada, in America. Netflix is Netflix. I mean, the series are the same, the movies are the same. The same Netflix is being watched in 300 million devices. So it's the same explanation. So it's a similar explanation for you. I have to say it this way so that you can really, I simplify it for you to understand. That's what I do. I am really trying to simplify it so that you can get it. Yes, yes. Now, I want you to imagine you have 10 customers. That translates to $1,000. You're already in profit. You had purchased the program for $100. You now have $1,000. You're in profit. Put aside some of your profit, use the rest to upgrade. The first level, $100. The second, $300. Then $600, then $900. I market 4 digital courses inside the Legacy Builders program. I market 4, which means these are 4 income streams. These are 4 income streams. Now, the first one, we call it Launchpad. No referral, no recruitment. Yeah, you're purchasing a product. Yes. No referral. Thank you, Sacha. Thank you, Sacha. No referral, no recruiting. Yeah. There's no upline, there's no downline. You're simply selling a digital course. Yes. The first one is the Launchpad, which is $100. Then we have the Blueprint, which is $300. Then we have the Digital Mastery, and the Digital Mastery is $600. The highest one is the Legacy Builder, and the Legacy Builder is $900. So I market 4 different products. The Launchpad, including the website and the domain fee, this is $189, $389, $689, $989. Once-off purchase, no monthly fee. You own the program, you own the website, you own the domain. You can Murash, smart. Hey, smart. Hey, you're smart. Hey, yeah. Correct. Yeah. Yes. Hey, and you know I'm not tech smart, so you can imagine what it has taken for me to be here. Yes. Now, if you purchase the $100 program, that's what you can resell. If you purchase the Blueprint, now you can resell the 300 and the 100, and it's 100% profit coming directly to you. If you purchase the $600 program, now you can resell the 600, the 300, and the 100, and it's 100% profit coming directly to you. If you purchase the Legacy Builder, the 900, now you can sell all 4, and every time the customer purchases, you are keeping the 100% profit. You get to keep the 100% profit. Now, I'll come back to the questions in a minute. I started as a newbie. I started as a beginner. I had never, ever done an online business. I didn't have any computer skills. Honestly, I had never done this kind of business before. But I said, if learning is what it takes, I'm ready to learn. The world is moving online. The world is moving digital. So I wanted to acquire new skills. I wanted to learn a new way of doing things. That's how I got started. I got started in June of last year, and I started on the Legacy Builders program. You can start on any and upgrade on pure profit. You can start on any of the 4 and upgrade on pure profit. You are the one who chooses where to start. So I started on the $900 program. And in starting on the $900 program, I put in the work. Within the first month, I had customers. In July, one of my customers was a university student. She was overdue on school fees. Her school fees was past due. She was having a challenge with the hostel. Her parents were struggling to pay her school fees. She told me she wants to do this because she's ICT smart and she understands social media. She came right here and started on the Launchpad. She started on borrowed capital. So for the person who says, I don't have the capital to start, I normally ask a simple question. How seriously do you want to improve your current situation? Everything has a price. There is a price for everything. There is a price for remaining the same, and there is a price for wanting to transform your financial future. She started on the Launchpad on $100 borrowed capital. I want to tell you, the young lady put in the work. Within 12 days, she had upgraded from the Launchpad to the Legacy Builder within 12 days. Can it be done? Yes, it takes work. It takes you believing in yourself. It takes you saying, I deserve better. It takes you saying, doubt the doubt. I had doubt, I had worries, I had my concerns. I had just closed the 20-year-old business. I'd never done this kind of business. And in fact, the other concern was, what will people say when they see me online? The answer to that is they will say nothing. Because when you cannot pay your bills, what are they saying? They're definitely saying something. So I put away all those concerns. I put away those worries. Listen, you are the one who rewrites your story. You're the one who gets to decide what your financial future looks like by the decisions you make today. Christmas is not far. Soon it will be Christmas. What is your ideal, perfect Christmas? December 2025. If money was not an object, if money was not an obstacle, what are some of the things that you would love to do for yourself and your family that you're not able to do because you are saying, I don't have the funds, I don't have the finances? If money was not an objection or an obstacle, what would your December holiday look like? What would your Christmas holiday look like? Where would you take your family for vacation? If money was not an obstacle, if money was not an objection, where would you take your family for Christmas? Where would you take your family for holiday? If money was not an object, where would you take your family? Please put it in the comments. If finances was not an objection, what would you do for Christmas? What is the destination you would love to go to? If money was not an objection, what would you like your Christmas 2025 to look like? Where would you like to go for vacation? Please type it in the comments. What would your perfect Christmas look like? Because it will soon be December, it is soon going to go to Christmas. Why do I show up on the live? Why do I come to share my story? Number one, there could be somebody on the live who is exactly where I was last year, looking for a business, looking for a way to pay your bills. I had a mountain of bills that were staring at me in the face, and they were not going to go away. Bring my family together. Hey, for goat eating. Fabulous, Liverpool. Yeah. Yes. Fantastic. Yes. You bring them. I mean, if no matter, you transport them from wherever they are coming from and you give them the best Christmas ever. Love that. Thank you so much, Liverpool. Grand. Yes. Beautiful. Grand plan. Yes. You know, for a lot of people, this is what I'm saying. I'm seeing a lot of people having a conversation. People don't want to talk about financial struggle. People don't want to talk about their financial challenges. Where I come from in central Kenya, people don't talk about financial challenge. You keep quiet with your financial challenges. Those are not things people talk about. I don't know about you, but people don't openly talk about their financial challenges. But this is the undoing for most people, because unless you acknowledge that you are stuck in a place, how do you get out of that situation? When I came to the Legacy Builders program, I found people in Europe, people in America talking about their futuristic, what they want their future to look like, what they have, their journey they have traveled. I was so mesmerized. I said, wow, this is something for me. And this is the result I have today has me amazed, because I got access to mentors. I got access to a community of 55,000 people. I'll take the phone now to the laptop. I want you to see some of those testimonies. Let me take my phone to the laptop. I want you to see. Yeah, my laptop is now better. My laptop had slowed down, but we updated some things on it, so it's now working quick. Hey, come on now. There's a beautiful one here. There is a very beautiful one coming here right now. Let me show you. Hey, the first one is so exciting. Yes. Let me show you this one. Now, this is the digital growth community. We are 55,000 plus. The people who are actually active on the app right now, 234 people. Now, this is inside my website. You see, we have a tech call happening in 3 hours. If you look at my calendar for today says 8 p.m. there is a tech call. 9 p.m. there is a mentoring call. Tomorrow there is a free webinar, and this is what I want you to attend tomorrow. If you would like to get to attend this webinar tomorrow, please send me an email. I'll send you the detail on, just write in the email webinar. I will reply so that you can attend the webinar tomorrow. Now, let's go. So this is, you get a calendar for the whole month. This is my calendar for the whole month. I know what time, which class is. So if I miss one, I can watch a recording. But you see, you have an in advance. Like now, over the next 3 days, we have a 10K. I've already signed up for this one. We now have this one at 7 p.m. on the 26th, 27th, and 28th. I will attend the 3-day session. I'll attend the 3-day session. It's on my profile. Murash, it's on my face. If you double tap on my face, hey Murash, it's on my face. It's on here. Now let's see something else. Let's go to the map. Let's see the map. The map will show you where these 55,000 people are. The map will show you where these 55,000 people are. You see, this is the map. You can see from as far down here as Australia. Can you see the Australia numbers? You can see New Zealand. Can you see Australia? Look at the map. These numbers show you where people are. These numbers are showing you, you can see Madagascar. Look at South Africa. These are the numbers. East Africa. Look at DRC. Look at West Africa, Nigeria. Look at Brazil, South America. Look at the Americas. Look at that Americas. Hey, let's go to Europe. Let's go to Europe. There is the United Kingdom, Germany. Are you seeing the numbers? All these are people. This is where the people are worldwide. This is where people who are doing the business are in different parts of the world. So you can see the Americas. These ones are really serious. America are very serious about the business. So this is just to show you where the people are all over the world. This is where the people are all over the world. These are the people who are even in the Arab countries. You can see on this side, Kazakhstan, you know, here, all this side, you can see where this is. So this is a global picture of what the business is. This is where the people are all over the world. Let's see if there are testimonies. Let us see if there are people who are saying, I have achieved something from the business. This one is saying, community win, very good. In less than 24 hours, I started my business on the 1st of July, very good. I want to thank the universe. Wendy says, in one day, thanks to, where she has done this in one day. This is the power on action. That is in one day. My win, Lindy, there you go. Third sale, another 900. There you go. There you are. There you are. Wins, I'm here. Why going live can change everything. My heart is full, starting fresh. First email, leads, showing up, building consistency, confidence, and finding my voice. Finally posted my first video. Very good. Where do I begin? To say, yet I find myself, today marks 12 months in my digital marketing journey. I've accomplished what might have taken me time to achieve. Yeah. Started my own community, my win, leads. Now that is at 50 in under a year. She's talking about her testimony in under 1 year. These are people's testimonies. Wins in all forms, celebrating. completed my certification during breakfast. That's the meaning of the 100% profit. That's the meaning. Now, if you would like to know more, if you would like to get started, this is where we go. You double tap on my face. You're going to find a space there. If you go to Joyce Waweru Digital, it will bring you to this page. You will type an email. You put your best email address here. Click yes. It will open up and I will reply to you. This is the page where you're going to type your email. Click yes and I will reply. It's on right here. So I've done that. I've talked about, yeah, even if you don't want to show your face, you know, there are people who say, I want to do the business, but I don't want to show my face. Here we have the faceless brand. If you want to build a faceless brand, the information is here. You're being taught how to use all these tools, and you can do a faceless brand if you want to work without showing your face. People normally ask me, can I do this without showing my face? The answer is yes. You're taught how to build a faceless brand. I think I've covered most of it, unless there is any question. I think I've covered most of it, unless there is any question. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a business you can run from anywhere. Today, I have customers in different parts of the world. I work from home. In the past, I needed to pay office rent, salaries for workers. In the past, I needed to go to work. Can you imagine? I now work from home. I don't need to commute. Some days I pinch myself and I say, is this really me? There are days I have customers on a daily basis. There are days I have customers. Sometimes I pinch myself because I had never done this kind of business. I didn't have tech skills. I'm not computer literate. I just wanted a new way to build an income conveniently from home. I'm sitting in my house. I have customers in parts of the world I have never traveled to. I'm nothing short of grateful. I'm grateful for the skills. I'm grateful for the experience. I'm grateful for the opportunity to interact with some of the most amazing people I have ever seen. Some of the most amazing people I have ever come across. I have come across right here on social media. So I am a better person. I have skills I didn't have. I had no idea that at the meaning of 100% profit for me makes the world of a difference. I'm not sharing my profit with anybody. It's the 100% profit. Sometimes I sit back and I just say, God, I'm grateful that I have a business that I can run that's 100% profit. I have skills I didn't have. I didn't even have a social media following when I started. I did not have a social media following when I started. I didn't. I was a newbie. I'm not computer literate. Honestly, my first lives, everything was upside down. Even today, I still am a work in progress. But in showing up, in practicing, in putting myself out into the marketplace, in sharing my story, I come on the lives to share my story. I come on here to encourage somebody who could perhaps be exactly where I was last year, looking for something to do, looking for extra income. I show up for that person. We have people in my country. The father is unemployed. The mother has closed the business. Maybe the father has retired. The mother was retrenched, or the father closed the business. They have adult children who are sitting at home. You go to one homestead, there are 5 graduates. They are at home. They don't have a job. And I don't think it's just in my country. I think it's an African conversation right now. I think the entire continent of Africa has a lot of educated people who are at home and they can't get work. Now, the question is, what is it that people have not figured out so far yet? What is it? You know, it's right in front of our very eyes, but we cannot see. But since 2020, jobs, businesses, careers have shifted online. But we are not taking our eyes to see where the jobs are. People are still going office to office looking for a job. I'm looking for employment. The father is looking for a job. The son is looking for a job. The mother is looking for a job. The daughter is looking for a job. So 2 people show up at the same reception father, mother, daughter looking for a job. But companies are closing. Businesses are closing doors. So who will employ you if the company who is employing now? Who is employing? On the physical front, on the physical setup, go and count how many signboards you will see. From today, give yourself the assignment to count how many signboards you see per day on office premises, shops, written to let, for rent, to let, for rent, vacant, doors closed. What's going on? Hey, it's not just in our country. If you go to Europe, if you go to America, some of my favorite shops and stores, M&S in London, when I go to the UK, in the US, Forever 21 has closed many of their shops. Macy's, 150-year-old business in America, has closed many of their branches. So don't say it's only in your country. Something has shifted. People used to want to go and shop in malls. People are now shopping online. That's the answer. So if we're doing most transactions online, you're on social media this evening, how much time are you spending online on a daily basis? And how does that translate to income to you on a daily basis? I ask myself that question. What can I do with the time I'm spending online to convert it into value for myself, and in this case, income? When I got access to the Legacy Builders program, I understood I'm being taught what to do online. I'm acquiring skills. I mean, when I look at some of my videos when I started and the kind of content I create today, worlds apart. I didn't know how to create faceless. I now know how to create faceless. I didn't know how to create short videos. Today, I can do a 10-second video, a 30-second video, a 60-second video. I can do faceless. I can do face forward. I had never done content creation. Today, I love content creation. I love coming on lives. Oh my goodness. I love the space and the place I am in. I'm truly grateful. I'm truly grateful. I'm amazed. Every day, I pinch myself to ask, is this me or is this me? Yes, I do. So, ladies and gentlemen, if I can do this, why not you? When do I come on live? Monday through to Saturday, 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. local East African time. All the detail is on my profile. I will never send you a DM or an inbox first. Be safe from the fake accounts. I don't do crypto. I don't do trading. I don't do Forex. So if somebody is sending you to any of those, that's not me. This is my only account. Please be safe. If you go onto my profile, you're going to be able to get all the detail. Nothing hidden. Everything is on my profile. This is a business you can transact with customers globally. Today, I have customers even in countries I have never been to. And I'm working from home. The business is on automations, which means the business is working in the background even when you are asleep. I call that having a personal assistant. I call that having the heavy lifting in your business being handled on your behalf so that you show up looking smart, so that you show up as a professional and with good results. If I can do this, why not you? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm truly grateful for our interactions this evening. Thank you for being on the live. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really grateful for the interaction. Really, really grateful. Unless there is any other question, I hope I have some. Thank you, Willie. Thank you, Willie. Thank you, Willie. Hey, I want to acknowledge you, Willie. Thank you. I want to acknowledge Carol. I want to acknowledge Samuel. I want to acknowledge Nancy. Hey, and Brian. Amazing, Hassan. Amazing. Hey, John Muñoz, thank you. Hey, Murash, thank you, Murash. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely. For each one of you, I say thank you. To each one of you, I say really, really grateful. So, unless there is any other question, I hope I've served you. I hope I've helped you to think differently about running an online business. I hope I've inspired you to a point where you say, okay, I want to get started. I want to give myself a chance. I hope I've got you to a place where you understand that this is something you can do, whether you have a job, whether you have a business, whether you're looking for something to do, or even if you're in retirement like me. I would love to hear from you. Please get all the details on my profile. Feel free to call me. I take calls. That's what I keep saying. I take calls. I keep telling people, I take calls. Yes. A lot of people ask me, so do you? Yes, I take calls. Let me see how to do this. Mm, all in bio. Mm, hey. Yeah. I hope. Yeah. Everything is on here. Nothing hidden. Nothing hidden. Yes. Unless there is any question, clarification, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning. Hey, thank you, Liverpool. Thank you very much. If you sent it inside the website, yes. Also, even for the calls, if you want to do WhatsApp, it's on there. I take video call on WhatsApp because that's how you know it is me and not a fake account. Yes. Everything, or nothing hidden. Everything is on there. If you have gone here, you have gotten a reply immediately. If you sent the email inside here, I'll send the reply immediately. Oh, thank you, Liverpool chairman. I'll check it out just now. Yeah. Thank you. Willie is asking, I can't see your email. Let me show you where it is. Thank you, Willie. Let me show you where it is. Willie, it's right here. It's right there. Can you see the red sign that says email? Everything is on there. Everything is here. If you can see that, that's the one. This is my only account. You can see that there. Yes. I hope you've seen that. Yeah. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you. I want to wish you good night. See you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. and tomorrow evening, 5 p.m. by God's grace. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope I gave you value. I hope you enjoyed the interaction. Good night and God bless you. Please take your time on my profile. Everything is on there, including my channel. Everything is on there. Bye-bye and take care. Okay, and YouTube, thank you very much. And I'll see you tomorrow.